We tried explaining moving abroad to our cat. It did not go well.
It's a 10-day pet health certificate, and basically how it goes, you want to Google research USDA accredited vet in your area. When you call the vet, you're going to tell them that you need a pet health certificate for traveling internationally. They're going to ask you what country you're going to, and they're going to ask you what day you're leaving, what day your flight's leaving. For example, your flight's leaving on, let's just say like January 10th. They're going to want to make an appointment for you on January 1st. Now, on January 1st, when you go into your vet appointment, basically what's going to happen is the vet is going to do like a health check on your dog and make sure that your dog looks to be in overall good health. They're also going to check for an ISO microchip. It has to be an ISO microchip because that's how the European scanners work over here. They can't just be like any microchip. Also, you're going to look to make sure that your animal has rabies, up-to-date rabies vaccine. And then after that's done, you're going to go to the front and you're going to pay. And depending on the vet, our vet had access to an online portal. But before, when I did this another time, I had to go and get like an overnighted FedEx label myself. But this vet that I went to this last time, they had an online portal which they could get the overnight for. So what happens is after you check out, after you leave, they basically go on the computer and they start putting in all this information. They start filling out their form application and sending it to the agricultural department. Now, the agricultural department, they can take up to 3 days to endorse, to sign off on that pet health certificate. The time that you get the pet health certificate back, you can be looking at like 3, 4, 5. In our case, it was like 8 days out of the 10 days. And remember, you just did this on January 1st, and you're playing these on January 10th. So between that like 9 days, you are like praying that your health certificates are going to be there on time, because if they're not, you have a really big problem. You're going to have to schedule all your flights because Spain won't let you without those paperwork. Like, they need paperwork. It can't just be a stamped copy. They need the actual hard paperwork with the signatures to go through the border when you get to Spain. So I hope that helps, but yeah, that whole pet certificate thing, it's a headache and it is very confusing.
Subscribe for more global cat shenanigans you didn't ask for.